till tonight, we're just going to kind of ease into it, so you don't need to close your eyes yet. Just go ahead and get situated into your seats. Rolling of your neck if you need to, or shifting of your shoulders. Just going to settle into the seat. While you're doing it, just allow your eyes to lightly, just kind of not focus on anything really, just kind of a vague staring, even using your peripheral to see how much of the room or the space around you take in, all at the same time while you're just shifting in. Just realizing that right now this is the time that we're just going to take to rest and check into the present moment and leave everything else aside for just a little bit of time. So we're going to, with the eyes still open, we're going to go ahead and take in a deep breath without moving the head. We'll take in a deep breath and we'll roll the eyes up and just kind of look up towards the ceiling without straining. As we take in a deep breath and hold it for a few seconds. Just observing how the body feels while we hold the breath in. And then as you exhale, just allow your eyes just to return back to their normal position. We're going to do this 2 more times, and at the end of the 3rd time, we're going to allow our eyes to gently close on that exhale. If you're comfortable doing that, or you can just let your eyes go back to that kind of light focus on our own. Just take in that deep breath really fully while you're looking up, holding it in, observing how the fresh breath feels in the body, and then pre-exhale, just letting your eyes go back to that center resting place. The 3rd time, if you haven't already. And then just letting our eyes close and rest into this moment. And then we'll just breathe normally, but fully. Just being aware of how the breath enters and brings a relaxation, a focus, rejuvenation. Just bringing us right here into the here and now. Just continue focusing on your breath, every single aspect of it, where you feel it entering through your nose, your chest and stomach expand. Noticing that moment where it changes from an inhale to an exhale. Feeling how your body relaxes when you do the exhale. Just releases any tension and any stress, bundled up energy, just all falls away. We just seem to relax more and more deeply just by observing the breath. If you need to do any shifting again in your chair just to make your body more comfortable, feel free to. And then just notice if there's somewhere in your body that's asking for your attention. Allow your attention to go there and just observe. What does it feel like in that spot? Maybe it feels knotted up. Maybe it feels like it's pulling, itching. Maybe just a throbbing sore spot. Just observe it without judging it, just knowing that it has its purpose. quite often just the act of observation helps it settle down a little bit. It's almost like it knows that it's been heard. It doesn't need to speak up as loudly anymore. We're just continually watching that breath, allowing our bodies to relax more and more perfectly. I know everybody on the call tonight is pretty used to the body scan, so we won't go through the whole thing. We can just start at the top of our scalp and do our own scan, just moving down throughout our forehead and our cheeks, our neck, down through our back and our stomach, through our hips, our legs, the knees, shins, ankles, tops of the feet, and out through the toes, as well as our arms, elbows, hands, through our fingers. Just inviting it all to relax into that place that it's getting used to knowing. Following along the technique that Eckhart Tolle talks about, kind of just without moving our bodies, without looking or moving our eyes, we're just going to see if we can feel the life in our fingertips, our hands. How do you know that your hands are there without moving them, without looking at them? If you don't feel it there, maybe your feet, maybe a shoulder. Go to where your intuition guides you. Just see if you can feel that. Feel whatever body part there, just sensing it. Maybe it's a tingle, or maybe it's a little bit of the throb from the heartbeat. Just being fully aware of that instantly brings you into this present moment. Once you're able to feel that, see if you can expand it. If it's in your hands, can you sense your whole arm, both your arms? Feel your awareness as it moves up through your arms and into your chest, into your whole body. So this week the theme was full of love. This is the love in the grandest sense possible. Bigger than the romantic love. Bigger than even the unconditional love that a parent might feel for their offspring. Somebody might feel for a cherished pet. Bigger than that. Start to get the idea, though, when you think of like the unconditional love that you may have for someone. So it's a good starting point. bringing our awareness to our chest, allowing someone or something, some pet, something that just brings a sense of love to that spot. Starting in the center of the chest, and then just allow it to blend and mix with that energetic body that you were feeling a moment ago. And life force and love is the exact same thing. I could use those words interchangeably. I could even interchange them with God, source, or spirit. We say God is love. It's what it is. And it's that same spark that's inside each and every person. Everybody has it. Sometimes we feel separate from it. Sometimes the stuff gets piled on throughout difficult lives. Unfortunate circumstances can pile on things that kind of cover that spark, but it's always there. So bringing our awareness to that spark within. Noticing how it's the same spark that's at the center of every atom, every molecule. The actual life that is inside the stone. It's the same movement that orbits the planets, spins the galaxies. Within each and every individual, without to the edges of the universe. Continually bringing our attention to the breath as we allow our senses to expand. Bring our awareness that within the atom, that there's more space within than there is actual substance. That the image of the space in between is just that vastness of what is actually material. So in this sense, it's hard to tell where our bodies, where our skin actually end and the space beyond it actually begins. because really they're intermingled. We were able to zoom in to the subatomic level. You can't see where one begins and one ends. That same life or love with the capital L is just one. It's just one energy, the same energy throughout it all. It's the energy that never will cease to be. It'll always be. Cannot be destroyed or harmed. Just changes form, but it is always there. Always has been, and always will be. How wonderful it is to have our awareness within it, as it. We are the physical extension of it all. I just invite you to find and discover that peace that is within, and that is without, from you to the edges of the universe. Right back to you like a giant echo. Knowing that our intention and our consciousness affects all the intention and consciousness. That in the collective consciousness of all that is, every thought towards that love increases the experience of it in the physical world. So if you're comfortable doing, just offer a wish of well-being and well-doing to every single individual on this planet right now. Inviting that spark of life and love within them to become a little less covered over, to be able to shine within each individual a little more brightly. Just bring a gentle reminder to everyone of what is real and what is lasting and what is important. And as you do that, and then you feel that giant echo of the universe, I encourage you to allow just a gentle smile to be over your face if it's not already. Just reminding yourself that part of you that's always existed, that always will, is perfectly safe and will always be. Just gently bring our attention back to the breath, back into the feeling of the body, feeling that life force energy within. How it connects to all of the ages, and how it brings into this room, into the space that you're in right now. As we continue to bring our awareness into the space around us, just knowing that we're also bringing that deeper awareness. Just noticing how any space is sacred, any time is sacred, when we allow our attention to be there. So as you're comfortable, go ahead and shift in your seat. Allow your eyes to gently open as we come back to the here and the now. Just feeling more refreshed and in tune with it all. That spark in me recognizes the spark in each of you. Thank you.